Welcome to GameBreakers. My name is Thomas. These are, everybody introduce yourselves at once.
Al Diamond.
CliqClaq, Victory. And we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, a game we call A Bard's Tale. Although it includes Diamond as Struana Hardjaw the Bard, as well as a Paladin, Stan Smith, and a Ranger, CliqClaq, the Gnome. We left our intrepid heroes last session. When last we left our intrepid heroes, I suppose is the catchphrase. We were in a fight. At some point, for some reason, during Struana Hardjaw's big moment, a pit fiend, accompanied by 5 horned devils, showed up, seemingly with beef with one of the bardic masters that was attending the recital. And that is about where we start. Well, what we're in the middle of. Several of the masters have jumped into the fray. Stan, of course, as expected, is right on the front lines, even without his armor. The attendees of the concert, to remind the folks at home, are represented by legendary actions that we've given the team. So which is usually just a monster thing. So this time the players get access to it, and it keeps my initiative clean. So most of the horned devils at this point had been dealt with. The pit fiend was off in a corner duking it out with Jubal. The last horned devil had kept attempting to summon something, ran off into the backstage area where it was less of a target, only to be chased by a summoned dire wolf mounted by a giant octopus. Still didn't find that token, by the way. It turns out Rangers can summon, and turns out David can summon weird things. So
It's just.
but that right now is a distant sound. Because right now we are going to roll a new initiative.
Yay! Last initiative.
Last time sucked. If I remember right.
Last initiative was like we're bad at things.
Dirty 20.
Woo! Terrifying natural 20. Had to be on something useless.
Initiative
All
is
right.
not useless.
Yeah.
Well, they are not slouches in this department. Stan, what's your dex modifier?
+2.
Ooh, okay, roll off. Beat a 4. You beat a 4.
Good.
All right. So that informs on that. Lovelace?
10. I was at 18. She was at 10. The wolf and octopus are at a 7.
Are they like, is one actually riding the other, or are they the same creature?
One's riding the other. I summoned 2 beasts at the same time, and the octopus landed on the wolf, and they charged in.
Yep.
I'm disturbed.
It's a cephalocanthrope.
That is just going to be represented by this wolf right here. Okay. Well, this initiative is completely different than the last initiative, almost upside down. Begins with that natural 20. Diamond.
Hey, I want to activate Desirine.
That can happen at the
Turn.
end of your turn.
End of turn.
Yep,
Okay.
legendary actions only activate at the end.
My bad. Thank you.
It's all right. You're not supposed to have them. No reason for you to know the rules.
Adding myself. Is this still difficult terrain?
Yeah, there is still a crowd, and anywhere around, except 20 feet around the pit fiend, because everybody has cleared out anywhere he is because of his fear aura.
All right. Well, he's still in my, and he no longer has a circle around him, but he's got a Guardian of Faith protecting Jubal. These are all correct things?
Yes.
Okay. No more circle. That's terrifying.
Yeah, the Guardian is... Yeah. Yeah. She even tried again, and he broke it. Wasn't having it a second round.
Can't undo that for her, unfortunately. I am... like... I don't have a lot that's not fire.
Oh no.
Problem. Specialization is for insects. So it's probably gonna have to be chromatic orb. Let me make sure it's in range.
Our bard is a jack of one trade.
Multiple trades. I just don't need to raise the dead right now. Oh, oops.
Any minute.
Worked wrong. Yeah, potentially any minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a chromatic orb at the pit fiend, though. It is electricity.
All right.
Lightning themed. And it's just trying to make a ranged attack, basically.
Okay.
Which I never remember how to roll.
Is it a ranged spell attack? Or
it is a ranged
save?
spell attack.
All right. So you add as a bard, you add your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
There we go. Got it. Thank you. Not 206. Does a 24 hit him?
A 24 does hit.
Yay! Because if it didn't, I would be really worried.
Right?
So
It's busy, like, just beating the shit out of Jubal. And it looks up, pulls its fist back just in time to catch it just right in the full force in the sternum.
So this is the one with this is the one in the finger of portent that I'm casting. Because of that, I can't cast it as a higher spell slot. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. But it is presently 9 damage. God damn it.
It can only get better from here. We hope.
Why would you say that?
What if it gets better for the pit fiend?
That does seem a lot like asking for it. All right. Any bonus
Now I'm
actions?
going to activate Desiree.
All right.
I don't have any bonus actions. Actually, I lied. I do have a bonus action, and I'm going to go ahead and use it. And Stan, you're going to get an inspiration die.
Yay. Inspiration die.
Inspiration die. That's an additional D10 that you can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Sweet. Thank you. What's the spell for that you use?
I have bardic inspiration because I'm a bard.
Ah, I see.
And I make music happen. And you're like, yeah, I can do this!
I'm inspired.
You're
Absolutely.
inspired. By
The
a little
bagpipe
lightning.
song.
What form does your inspiration come in?
What do you mean?
Like, is it you're just playing music, or you singing?
I suspect it's different for everyone, but I'm playing the bagpipes, man. I'm
Yeah, I'm
inspired.
asking, like, yeah, for your bard, you just bust out some sweet tunes on the bagpipe.
Yep.
Okay.
I zapped it, and it didn't do much damage, or it didn't seem affected, and I'm frustrated by this, so I'm going to share my frustration. You will be inspired by my frustration.
Okay. So Desireen moves like so. And she's going to fire off. A moment. Oh, Stan, how are you looking? To a well-trained medical eye.
Not awesome.
Yeah, you've taken say like at least 50% in hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So Desireen is going to cast Heal. And you feel the just warmth and love and nurturing and caring and the absence immediately of pain. You regain 70 hit points.
Wow.
Thank God. I have taken 88 damage.
Jeez.
I've gotten a little bit of healing, but you've taken 3.
I've taken 3, and I think that was from gravity.
Yeah.
That cruel bitch.
And she will then inspire CliqClaq. She looks back over her shoulder at you in just the sexiest way possible and says, "Show me what you got. Show me what you got." I just power watched Rick and Morty.
That might confuse him more than inspire, but I'll go with it.
It is a little. So you get a D6 inspiration. Her
Okay.
inspiration is not quite as cool as Struana's, but doesn't have as cool of as many bard levels either. And that is Desireen's turn. Next in initiative, we have the high and mighty Pit Fiend. And the Pit Fiend gives everything to Jubal. By everything, I mean starts off with a 3.
I get a 19 in there.
And Jubal is not as hard to hit as the demon is as good as the demon is at hitting things. Devil, very very important difference. So essentially, what happens is Tail comes around to catch at Jubal's legs, and he jumps up and realizes too late in the air that that's exactly what the demon wanted. And he catches him with one claw, other claw, and just bites right in his torso, tears out a chunk, and you can see just like black poison oozing in the wound.
Oh dear.
Oh, feral.
Anybody have passive perception of 15 or better?
Yes.
No blood.
I think I have 14.
Okay.
You see no blood from such a vicious wound.
I also have 15, so I know that I see that thing.
I mean, there's a little around like where the skin is actually torn, but nowhere near just the volume you'd expect from something like that. He's not down, but Jubal is way back on his heels. He's a hurting bard right now, amongst other things. Any activations you guys would like to do at the end of the Pit Fiend's turn?
The Guardian of Faith is going to attack him because he moved.
It's a mechanical word. It didn't change squares yet.
Or for the first time on a turn.
Aha!
Right? Yeah. So he needs to make the pit fiend needs to make a dex saving throw.
All right. Versus a spell. Even with advantage, he gets a whopping 12.
No.
No.
No. So David Bowie has a giant two-ended hammer that he smacks the pit fiend with right over the head, and it bursts into glitter. And the fiend takes 20 radiant damage.
Two-ended hammer like a barbell?
No, like, I'm sorry. That was weird. Not like a hammer that has the hitty end on one side, but both sides. I've been playing Morrowind.
Okay. That's actually less effective than a regular hammer.
Yeah. It would be.
Since it's all magic anyway.
We call those throwing hammers.
Yeah.
All right. Stan. Coming in at 20 on the initiative chart. What do you do?
Yep. Can we activate somebody?
Oh, at the end of the Pit Fiend's turn, you absolutely may.
I'd like to activate the Baroness since she's right there.
Okay. All right.
I think the Desirine costs 3, is that correct?
Desirine costs 2.
Okay, thank you. I'm keeping track.
The Baroness Marshall was prepped for exactly this circumstance and is happy to draw the attack of opportunity, which will hit, and will then proceed to unleash a holy storm of blade damage. Not starting out well.
Ooh, 2 1s. 3 1s. Then a 20.
And the 20 was actually too many rolls. She only has 6. That was roll number 7. Well, I'm sorry, guys. That string of rolls netted not one single hit. Wait. Nope. It did get 1 hit.
Woo!
But it you see that in the exchange, after that single hit, the hilt of her sword has gone loose. She's damaged her weapon, and it'll now take. She's at disadvantage on further attack rolls with that weapon.
All right. A for effort, Baroness.
Maybe not an A.
And oh nope, she used her bonus action. All right. That is Stan's turn. Baroness,
No,
of course,
that was.
3.
Oh, now it's my turn. Yeah.
Yes, that was the end of the Pit Fiend's turn, a legendary action expenditure, and now it's Stan.
Oh, he feels so much better. He's back at full health, pretty much. And he's going to want to, like, flank him, I guess. Is that flanking? That's like 25 feet.
You definitely do. Flanking just is now other people in melee with it. You don't have to draw across the square anymore. So yes, you have advantage on all these rolls.
Sweet. I'm gonna hit it with my hammer. do my best to swing at it anyway. $23.
That is a hit.
I can't remember if I had other bonuses lined up for myself. I didn't write them down.
Then no.
Damn it. I am swinging this one-handed, though. So I do get that. Or two-handed.
Ah, okay. Get the extra with dex or extra bonus.
And my strength is increased. That was what it was. Because I got giant strength. So 17 damage. I had done channel divinity.
You did a whole lot of smites.
Yeah.
You have another attack?
I do. I'm going to hit it again. What I'm good at. 22.
No good.
No good? Is this when I can use like an inspiration die?
Yes.
Yep.
So that gives me a 1d4?
10.
1d10. Got 4.
That'll do it.
Oh, no, you don't. Getting away from that. Max. My bard's got my back here. 14 damage.
All right. On the second, the backswing, you feel as though you are breaking through an extra layer, like magically, just an extra inch from its skin.
Yeah.
At the end of Stan's turn. Unless you have a bonus action, you did your move.
I'm all right.
All right. At the end of Stan's turn, would anyone like to spend any of their actions? Nope. All right. In that case, the Horned Devil is going to make a series of melee attacks against the wolf. Does a 12 hit?
No.
All right. How about a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So it hits twice. One of them is with a flaming attack. One of them is with a trident.
Yes.
So the first, the trident attack is 15 damage, and the fire damage is 13. And those are both to the wolf. At the end of the Horned Devil's turn. Actually, it will also fly up. It's got 10 feet of clearance, so it's going to fly up to the ceiling.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Can I like grab onto it?
Oh, this is the Horned Devil in the stage room. The
Oh,
star. Yeah, this is the side fight going on to not get more devils summoned on you. Nope, and nope.
Well, both of those were the wolf because he has advantage because there's an ally nearby.
Oh, okay. Then just nope.
Yeah. The octopus.
Ha!
That's the octopus.
The octopus hits. I assume there's some sort of grapple involved.
Yes, there is. Which is why it's an octopus.
And he rolled a 2.
DC
What's the
16.
DC? So it just grabs it, wraps a tentacle around its tail, and squeezes really hard. Is there damage involved, I assume?
Melee up attack. 2d6 plus 3.
So
Yeah,
So
2d6 3.
there's like 2 tentacles around the tail, 6 tentacles around the wolf. The wolf is getting lifted up a little bit like a harness and just like trying to push its body back down.
Sure.
It's got him.
9 damage, and he's restrained.
Okay. Well, that happened.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Exactly the way I saw that go. Man. So that is now the end of the Horn Devil's turn. Would anyone like to spend legendary actions?
One of us should so Stan, currently you and I both have, no, I'm the only one who has just 1 point left, right? Put that in there. Yeah, okay.
0.
Sangrid. I'm going to use my last point and activate Sangrid.
Okay. I have to check and see what Sangrid has left. You guys have tapped her a couple times. She's had to blow some levels for counterspell. She still has 1 magic circle left to give. And now seems like an excellent time. And again, the demon just it looks like it grabs one of the runes as it's forming and just hurls it off, and the whole rest of the circle fizzles away. But she will be available for counterspelling for the rest of the round. She also is hasted, and we'll get to here.
Man, I was hoping, really hoping.
Yeah. Pit fiends are really difficult to damage with magic. So that is Sangrid's turn. As a note, she also has a pool of basically shield temporary hit points that she can activate if somebody is getting hit. And that probably why she got herself in range of Jubal. So she can, if it happens again, she can take it. CliqClaq.
This round, I'm just full movement trying to get up to where the action is. I'm double move.
Okay. You were well within shooting range. But you want to get up close?
Where's the door of where the wolf fight is happening?
Right here.
See, I'm trying to get to that first.
Okay.
The pit fiend's kind of busy right now. I'm less concerned with him because he's being dealt with as best we can. I want to stop the summoning.
It does seem mission critical.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get there right now, and that's going to be my whole turn.
Okay. Any bonus actions or anything?
No, not yet. No.
You haven't activated anyone yet, David, and you still can.
Ask at the end of your turn.
Can I activate the voice?
You may.
I do that.
All right.
How many points is the voice?
The voice is 3.
I haven't spent any in a while.
All right. So the first thing that happens is the voice appears here. By the voice, I mean one of the ushers from the theater just steps in, and as soon as you catch sight of this person, you immediately feel better, like the combat is going to go your way. He also activates a move action from Jubilee Hedron, which will be a disengage. He's going to dive, and he is going to go prone. Tuck and roll under the seats. CliqClaq, you feel like during your run, time has slowed momentarily, and you are able to get off one full attack action.
Okay.
So if that includes extra attack, go for it. The target must be the Pit Fiend. Not that it wasn't going to be.
Yeah, I will shoot the Pit Fiend.
And that is what happens when you activate the voice.
Good to know. Sharpshooter attack, just for the hell of it. No!
Nope.
No, that's a 1.
Just for shits and giggles, roll me a second attack.
Attack or D20?
Attack. Does not hit Stan. You feel a little arrow just like bounce off your greaves, or no, bounce off your robe. Just didn't even have enough force to get to you, really.
I'm used to shooting while riding, not shooting while running.
Second shot.
Oh, full attack. Gotcha.
Yeah, the attack action, which includes your extra attack.
24.
That
Much
is
better.
redeeming. That's a redeeming shot.
25 damage.
Felt it. Ouch. Is that with your 1d6 lightning? How much of that was lightning?
That's what that means. Okay, no, that was not. and 2 lightning.
Okay. It seems like it's starting to get worn down. It's taken a lot of focused fire just recently. That's the end of CliqClaq's turn. Lovelace.
Oh, sorry, I was writing. She's going to attack the Pit Fiend. Remember, she's enlarged too.
Yes, she's actually a 10-foot square.
Yeah.
Yep, I remembered.
19 to hit.
Won't do it.
Damn.
So,
I mean, she gets like catches it in the claw, but just can't exert enough damage or enough strength to cut through.
All right.
Bonus action.
Carry on.
Okay. At the end of Lovelace's turn, legendary actions. Anyone? Anybody have any left? Nope. All right. And back to the wolf octopus combination then. Now that they've got the devil by the tail.
So can he just squeeze the thing as an
Yeah.
attack?
It has him. I'll give it advantage on the follow-up attack because it's restrained.
What about trying to pull it down?
It's it's functionally only 5 feet off the ground. It's well within the wolf range too. You can get pretty far.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, its hooves are dangling right in front of like wolf maw height. Like there's just hamstring right there.
First octopus squeeze. Not so much. Okay.
You do have advantage.
The wolf does, not the octopus.
The octopus does as well. It's a melee attack. The creature's restrained.
Oh, okay. Roll my argue. 19.
That's a hit.
This is kind of sad, really.
This is not how I thought this would go down. Ah.
3, 2, 6 plus 3. The octopus does 11.
Okay.
18 from the wolf. 18 attack.
That is a hit.
When the wolf attacks, its victim has to make a strength save or it's knocked prone.
You've planned this in advance for years. Don't you lie to me. You've been-
No. I literally thought of this during the last game.
so what's the strength save?
Strength DC 13.
Okay, it made that.
It takes 13 damage.
Okay. Not how this thing's calendar reads. And that is the end of the initiative round. Top of the round, Diamond.
All right. I'm gonna try that cloud of daggers again. So something really angular and jagged and discordant comes out of my bagpipes, and the air is filled with daggers in front of it, in the chest of the pit fiend. How high up is he?
He's ground level now.
Okay, then I'm definitely good.
That require concentration, and does that negate David Bowie?
No, David Bowie just exists.
Okay. Nothing negates David Bowie.
Nope. But this is going to be at a fourth level spell. So that's 8d4s. Let's see what happens. 22 damage.
That is respectable damage. Bonus actions, move actions.
Yes, all of the above. Hold on. Marking my spell slots.
So with another perfectly timed rhythm, the staccato of the blades taps out the extra background percussion, and tearing into it.
CliqClaq, seeing this and hearing the angular sharp thing is inspired. Have a D10, David.
Does the cloud of daggers like turn into the circle like a target? It's
Maybe he can just see the pattern in that and go, okay, I got my flow back. Didn't screw with this funky flow. And I'm pretty good where I'm at presently, actually. I'm just going to keep moving a little bit every time anyway. Just like, go 5 feet this way sort of thing. Because why not?
Just seems like a bad idea to stick in one spot.
Yeah, that really does. And then, remind me who Alperno Tineric is.
He is the nitpicky lore bard. Had all the books and scrolls with him.
I'm going to activate him.
Okay.
How much does he cost?
He is 2 points.
Okay.
How far away is he? So he's still sort of surrounded by panicked people. He's like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I need to get within 60 feet. Beg your pardon, excuse me. You there! Do as I tell you. And there's a save. I have to check that. Damn foul manners! Harumph.
The impertinence.
How terrible you, sir.
Colonialism. This is how he swears.
All right. Again, sorry for the delay.
Internal GM, why aren't you doing what I expect you to do?
Oh, I learned so long ago that expecting you anything is just a trap for GM news. Wisdom is not enough. The creature, clearly used to following a command hierarchy, seems to have something within its makeup plucked in such a way that it cannot help but look and as Tinnerick continues to with his tirade, is like, now put all your weapons down and stand and talk like civilized. And the creature sets down its giant mace, folds its wings in, takes a little defensive posture with the warriors around it, and says something in Infernal. Does anyone speak Infernal? All right, well then we're going to take a moment and break there and see what you guys figure out to do with that now that the Pit Fiend has fallen victim to the Dominate Monster spell.
Bard!
Nice. Right?
All right, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you would like to see more, hit subscribe. And if you would like to get it to see it get better, so would we. We've got a Patreon set up to do just that. We'll see you there. Till then, have a good game.